sometimes you need a few tricks up your sleeve when it comes to making your conversations feel easier with women, right? For those of you who don't know, I'm always talking about how we women need to feel something from you in that interaction. Otherwise, we're just gonna toss you in the bin with all the other dudes that just don't do it for us. And until you can get us feeling something in that moment, you're not gonna get us to feel like we want even more of you or even more moments with you. So here's the little hack I'm gonna impart on you today. And I'm gonna tell you why it works so well. I'm gonna talk about how the brain works for anybody and why it works so well with women and how and why you can do it the second you stop watching this video. Okay, so this little hack is just saying whatever the fuck you're thinking in that moment. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you why it works so well. Let's think about comedians, for example. Let's think about the funniest comedians, for example. The funniest comedians just say what is going on for them, and they just say the off-kilter shit that they're thinking out loud. And the reason why it's so funny is because the brain interprets things as funny if they fulfill two criteria. The first being, it is unexpected. The second being, it is benign, which is why we can see somebody falling down the stairs and standing up and think it's hilarious. But if they fell down the stairs and they were like bleeding and people were screaming, that's not benign. We'd be like, oh my God, somebody call 911. But if they, slid on their ass and we all watched it and their shit went flying and then they stood up and looked around and casually ran away, we'd think it was funny. I think it's funny. Fuck. Anyway, I digress. Also, when you say what's going on for you, we as human beings all have experience with thinking things we don't say out loud. And if you say something that you are thinking in that moment, you are giving us your human experience. And anybody listening to you can relate. And feeling like we can relate to you is a feeling. Unless you get us feeling something for you in our interactions, we're not gonna wanna feel anything else from you. Not your peen, not your hands on my booty, nothing. So at the very least, if you get me to relate to you and you get me to laugh, how much more encouraged do you feel about carrying on the rest of that conversation? Exactly, then you feel good. It's what I call the cycle of self-reflection, where if you get somebody to give you a positive reaction, you then feel good and feel more encouraged to keep engaging.